This is the card we're going to be doing today. Isn't it pretty? I love this. This is from the Everyday Details. And it's like a drawing, and I love those kind of stamp sets. And I used this here. And it's a little bit different. I put that on and I cut out the inside, the yellow, or the yellow, the white. Excuse me. And then I did this the same size on the Night of Navy and cut it out, and it cuts the center out. So like I have a white piece the same as this Night of Navy piece, and I have a Night of Navy same as this white piece. So you could do it in reverse if you wanted to, and it's just a different die because it cuts out this, and it leaves this around the outside. So you have to have a piece, you have to cut the piece the size that you want it to be, and then this will just cut the holes out of it. It doesn't cut around this edge, it just cuts this edge, the inside edge, but not the outside. So you have to have the exact measurement of that you want the card to be, or this part of the card to be, and then you just put it on and it cuts the center out. And then I had the exact same size of the white, and I cut the white out, put the white of this aside, and put the white inside there. I hope that you got that, so that it's kind of confusing because it works different than most dies. Most dies just cut it out or emboss. Well, this doesn't. And I use Wishing You So Much Joy on This Special Day, which I thought was really nice because you could use it for any kind of occasion. And then this is all one stamp, so I just stamped the flowers here and on the inside. And this is Designer Series paper, and it's gorgeous. I'm sure you cannot see it from through the camera, but it is really pretty. It is this is carrying over to the new catalog from the mini. Now, this is the one I used, and the back of it is like a whole different sheet, like this one here. So I use those two. So you could color this, you could cut it down to like a square, whatever. You could cut this down and use it as your focal point on your card. And then, oops, I don't want to lose that. I just dropped it on the floor. Sorry about that. I don't want to step on it and make a mess of it. One never knows what the floor is like. There's that. One side is gold, and then the other side is not. And like, this is so pretty. Hold on. So this is one side and this is the other. And then like I like this because it's the scripty. And then that is the other. This is Pebbled Path, I believe. And this, I really like this because it's vintagey look, and I love that. And this is the other side. And then there's this one, which I used. And this one is the, this has the gold on it, and then this one has the other. So I will get that out of the way. Oh. But it's really pretty paper. Get that down. And now I will bring in, I made an extra white piece, the same size as I used when I cut this out. It's the same size, and this is, wow, this is going to go on there so it sits together, and it has a backing so you can see the white behind it. This is dimensionalized. I put dimensionals on the back of it, and there's no way I could have done this without loading it up with dimensionals, and then it could have cracks in it that you see through. So I figured, like, just glue this down on this, and then this will glue on the inside, and it's done. Don't have to worry about it. So now what we're doing is I'm bringing in my Momento, black Momento. Momento black, that's what it is. Got my words twisted up. I have been so busy trying to get some of the garden in, this early stuff, and get the garden, the beds ready, and wow, it's been busy here. I got my husband to make new beds, raised beds, so it's easier for me to not have to bend over, which is wonderful. Isn't that gorgeous? For some reason, I just really like the drawn stamps. Something about it I just like. I don't even know why, but I do. Now I'm putting this off to the side, and I'm doing the same with the inside. And I'm stamping it all at once so that it's looked after, and I don't have to come back to it and stamp it again. So I will put that aside, cover up my ink, and then we will just color. Put things out of the way. Now, what I did is scratch my arm. I took the Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to do this at the same time and get them all done. I just colored these. Right along the edge. Oh my goodness, my stomach is growling. I hope you didn't hear that. I should have maybe ate something before I started this. We've been so busy outside. Got some strawberry plants in the ground. I've got I just bought myself a rhubarb plant, and because I want to put some in the freezer. I didn't get any last year at all. And Bill loves stewed rhubarb. Absolutely loves it. So it's kind of nice when I have that so that I can cook it up for them. That was,
Carol,
yes,
are you looking for a stamp set?
Flirty Flamingo Dark. And this is Balmy Blue Dark. I'm doing a video, hon.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Bill went away and he didn't realize that I had started. And so I'm just doing all this in these three. I thought of doing them up, and then I thought, you know what? If I do them up, then you don't see me do anything. So here we go. This is Granny Apple Green, and I believe it's the dark, yes. And then I'll be using Lemon Lime Twist. I've tried to switch over that because the Parakeet Party is no longer with us. I am going to miss that one. I like it with my, oh, one more, with my Granny Apple Green leaves. I like putting those two colors together. So is everybody else working on their gardens? Do you garden? I decided that this year we're going to have a lot more garden than we've ever had before. And I knew I had to figure out how to do it because Bill is doing other things and he just is not into it as much as I wanted to be. I wanted to be able to to get something off the garden every single day that we could eat. That's what my goal is this year. And to put as much as we can in the freezer or preserve it in some way. So we have it for a long winter ahead. Everything seems to be so much more expensive nowadays, especially with the vegetables that you have to have trucked in the winter time. It's like, I don't want to do that. I want to, and you don't know what's been sprayed on them. I want to do as much as I possibly can. I missed one. Do as much as I can on our own so that I know what has been on them. And if I can save us some money, yay, that's a good thing. So now I'm doing, I think this was medium blue, or dark balmy blue, but I'm going to use the light. I don't think it really matters. No, maybe it is the light balmy blue that I used. think I need to get a new pen. I need to buy new inks. Yeah, I need a new Balmy Blue. And I'm doing this dark Night of Navy. You could do this, but I don't think it'll even show. There we go. Now I put Winka Stella on these flowers. You don't have to. You can do it if you want. Totally up to you. Okay. Now I am this is the gold trim that is discontinued. It has retired, and nothing has been brought in to replace it. So you just need some kind of cord or twine. But I wanted gold on here. I'm trying to use up my stuff that I'm just a little tiny demo, and I can't afford to waste and not have make use of everything. So I have this, and I just want to use it and to get rid of it so that I don't waste it. Well, wherefore did you go? My glue dots are not here. Where in the world did you go? Hold on, I'll get another box. I'll find them later. Good thing I have lots of these, but this is going to be, oh yeah, there it is. Now I am taking this glue dot and I am making a circle with it, a tiny little circle, and then I am sticking it right there at the base of the flowers. And then I am going to stick this right there too. So I am going to bring these down and then fluff that up, because I wrapped it 3 times so it would have a little bit of fluffiness to the vase. I think I'm going to cut that shorter. There. So now what we're going to do, if I can find everything, there it is. Put that there. And this, I am just going to grab a hold of that. Didn't want to be grabbed a hold of. And just glue this on. Oh, there's two there. I thought I went through this earlier and took them all off, but obviously I pushed them out of the way, but they did not drop off. And then with me handling it, I put them right back in the holes. Which is actually very easy to do. So now I'm going to put it on here. And make sure it's on there. Bring in my silicone mat. And now I am going to bring in my finish piece. And then I'm just going, whoopsie. Yes. What are the odds? I knocked it over twice and my little bottle once. It's like, yep, it's one of those days. I think I've lost almost every fingernail now, waiting for them to grow back. It's crazy. Okay, so this is dimensionaled up, so I have to put the dimensionals on. And I am very frugal. There. Now, I'm going to bring everything in, and we're going to put the sandwich together. Wants to come with me every time. This matches one of our stamp sets that it's in the new catalog. It was in the mini. And it has been carried over. I did not get that one. There's so many. Can't get everyone unless you're a $1 million sales achiever. And I am not even close. I look at them and I think, oh, you are blessed to have that much and that many people on your channel too. So now, what did I do? Okay. What did I do with the ribbon? is. And I am going to see if I can get it in the middle. And then I'm using my Seal Plus. This Seal Plus is so strong. And hopefully that is still in the center. Nope. Somehow I always move it, but it's so much easier doing it that way. And just having to move one. Now, stick there. There's my glue dots. Obviously right there in front of my eyes, and I could not see. Gotta love it. I am so gifted sometimes. Whoa, that was not meant to do that. So now I am putting that back, and I am getting, I stamped this in Night of Navy, and I cut it out with a punch. It's 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 inch punch that I have, and this is 1 3/4 inch for the Night of Navy. So it just a punch that we used to sell them in Stampin' Up, but oh wow, I have 2 there. I don't need 2. That was odd that I did not see that. But, oh well, life happens. I used to have a pokey tool that had a little curve at the end, and I would put it in the dimensionals, and it would pick it up every single time because there was a little hook-like thing in it. And it's like, well, that works so well. So I just continued using that just for taking my backings off my dimensionals. But I don't know where it is anymore. I used it a lot. But I have a system here that gets raided all the time. My things have wheels or feet. They just disappear. And I honestly don't know how they grow legs and walk away, but they do. They absolutely do. This is a retired ribbon too, but I don't have any of the new ribbons yet, and there's not a lot. It's going to take a while for me to acquire them, because they're to get all of the ones for the different colors, and yeah, it is going to take a while. So until then, I'm going to finish using what I've got. I put it on my finger, not a smart move. Now I am putting it right there. And then this is going to go right there. Okay, we'll get out another one. And this is moving back and forth. And I will cure that. There we go. And then this one is going to go down here. And then I don't like a wiggly bow. That's a pet peeve of mine. I want my bow to stay where I put it and not wiggle all over the place. So there we go. Now we're bringing in the center, but these have been discontinued or retired, whatever you want to call it. But I love gold, and I just thought this card needed a pick-me-up of gold, especially since I'm using the brass butterflies. Love these things. Things back so that I can finish my card here. I have bits and pieces all over the place. So do you like this stamp set? I really like I said, the drawing, especially the bird nest. Oh my goodness, I love that bird nest so much. It is gorgeous, but I like the T one too. Yeah, I just like them. So make sure if you're going to color these with blends that you put a paper in. See, it's got all marked up, and that would have gone all the way through to the back, and you don't want that. So what do you think of my card? Let me see, here we go. Get that out of the way. So if you like, could you like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel? Let me know if you like this stamp set as much as I do. Do you like the drawn stamps? I particularly like these kinds, so just let me know if you do too. Thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate you spending this time with me and taking a lot of time out of your schedule to spend it with me means a lot. Thanks so much. Bye now.